Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Please come in. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? How's everybody's weekend going? Hope everybody is having fun. Hello, Keys, Patrick, Alias, Andrew, Second, Trick, Blade. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? I hope everybody is excited for some really probably funny and easy FF8 rando, because we're simply so strong. How's everybody doing? Because I am having a good time. And let's go ahead and hop over to the game. Hop over here, we give it a minute for everything to connect, which always takes a minute for some reason. There we go. Can we start adding challenges to make this one more interesting? Oh, sorry. Such as what? And don't be alarmed by the audio freezing. I had to tab off real quick. You are doing pollen. Game is quite loud compared to my audio? Interesting. Is that the same setting it was last time? Let me go ahead and turn that down. Drop it there. Oh, this one. Okay, let me know how that sounds. I have dropped it a few decibels. Could just be that this music is a little louder. Welcome to OBS updates. I haven't downloaded the OBS update. I keep pressing next time because it always pops up when I'm about to need to do something. So it should be the same. I think it's just the music. Anyway, while I was waiting for stream to start... Yeah, welcome to Windows. You know what? That's fair. While I was waiting, I noticed two things. One, I did not know there was a weapons magazine in here. I'm guessing I've just, like, never explored this space before. Because, yeah, now that I'm thinking, I think it may just be this music is really loud. Because it sounds louder in my ears, too. And I can tell you right now that, my audio volume is definitely the same. Let me... you cannot change music volume separately. Okay, well, we'll just have to live with that. So apparently there's a weapon magazine here. And I did not realize that. And I think it's one of the weapon magazines we don't have, but also it's garbage. The other thing I noticed while the game was just sitting on this screen waiting for me to hit start... I don't know if anyone else has, like, looked at this room that we're in for any amount of time. What is the perspective here? Because, like, these tiles are, like, clearly regular and clearly, like, aligned correctly, but then the bed is at an angle to the tiles that is definitely insane. But then you look, and it's pressed up against the wall. Why is the room angled outward as you get closer to what I assume is supposed to be a window? And it's happening over here with the desk, too. Like, what happened to this room? Is it just because the Balam Garden is a circle, so they just were like, yeah, this'll be fine? Ooh. Like, this is a nightmare. It's a nightmare and I hate it. Anyway, we're moving on. Anyway, now it is time. What are we doing? It's on, yeah, it has a window, so it's on the outer ring. Yeah, it just seems like it would be awful. I think it would be fine if they had also... I think the thing that throws me off is the floor tiles are not also set up in such a way to acknowledge that curvature. That is the thing that is making me angry about it. Goodbye, bomb. Because, like, Listen, I've never tiled a room, but I feel like if I was tiling a circular room, you would need to do something about that. Bomb's small. Yeah, bomb is small. Although I fully don't remember, do you have to go into every single one of these areas? To fight the randos? Stall them. Or can you just, like, do a limited number of things? I actually don't remember. Okay. I do not remember the exact progression path through this game. You're only required to go to the infirmary. Okay. No, those tiles would just get cut at the edge to fit the room like bathroom tiles. That's awful. It's awful and I hate it, so... I guess it's good that we didn't generally adopt circular rooms as a thing that exists. But yes, we left off last time, sorry, before I got angry at tiles not aligning the way I want them to. Yeah, circular buildings overall, we didn't adopt them in most places, nor should we. Oh, what is... Apparently we never drew whatever this is. Oh, hey, auras. Well, well, well. Looks like I'm gonna be a little busy. The best spell in the game? Why, thank you. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could easily have all my party start every combat in yellow health. Hello, Helio. We're dealing with the Balan Civil War thing that's going on, and we found Aura. Yeah, so yeah, this enemy is definitely going to distract me for a while because I'm very, very busy. I simply must draw all the auras. It's also occurring to me, I think Quistis is the only one who has speed junction right now, because her ATB gauge is filling very, very quickly. Yes. Yeah, if we can find Meltdown, I think that's really the last spell we need. Yes, yeah, need in quotation marks, of course, of course. Something about having a full life's HP junction and HP plus 80% on every character is... Is this the greed mentioned in the Bible? Well, I hope so. If I'm going to be sinning, I'm going to be sinning as aggressively as possible. Chat, is Aura good as a junction? My assumption would be no, but I actually have no idea. My vague recollection is it is only usable as a status prevention junction. I think someone has 100 meltdowns? I don't think so. I didn't think we had meltdowns at all yet. I think it is one of the few spells we have not run into. Yeah, I know on status it would prevent curse. I'm not aware... It could be good for luck junction. That is one of the later game junctions, so that may be why... If so, it would explain why I don't remember it at all. Yeah, you... Oh, I lied. Quistis has meltdown. Never mind, we have meltdown. Chatter, you were correct. We do indeed already have meltdown. So then, yeah, I mean, that's I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in the entire game that is useful. You had troubles with the PS5 controller via Bluetooth? Yeah, I had to like set up a different Steam overlay because all of the normal ones were bad and did not work properly. If I remember correctly, I just like looked at the Steam overlays and found the one that had the most upvotes. And that one mostly worked. But obviously that also depends on how well your Bluetooth stays connected. Because if it disconnects, it could just foobar the whole setup. Oh wow, you survived several hits. Interesting. Shocking, in fact. I wonder why Quistis is doing so little damage. I mean, like, little relative to the rest of the party. Yeah, what is happening here? Huh. This can't be right? There we go. What the heck was that? Why did it have that much? Oh, hey, 3 stars. We were just talking about expend 3x1 last week, weren't we? we were just talking about that. Yeah, that thing had like 40k HP. That's wild. Wild and silly. Yeah, let me see what Quistis' strength actually is. Her strength is 158. Oh wow, her strength is way lower. Oh, you know what? I put Ultima on her magic instead of Meteor. I think that's why. I think it was specifically... Oh, I can put Aura on lock for you. Cool. I think it was specifically because I wanted to make sure her magic was high, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it makes a huge difference. It does kind of make a difference. Yeah, I think she statted a little more to focus on magic. Then she is the one with the magic command. Since I still only have one of those. Oh. Where do I go? Xenoblade, yeah. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Wait, then do I head here? Chad, I don't know where to go. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, is, Squall has her second best weapon, Renoa has her best weapon, whereas I think Quistis is still on her, like, default weapon, because I don't think we've had an opportunity to upgrade it at all. Oh, talk to the doc again. I see, it was my inability to talk to people that prevented things from happening. Let me just... What? I meant to hit draw. Okay, you didn't have anything interesting. Alright, yeah, I forgot bombs have all of the best spells. Hello, Hoorays! Welcome on in! How's it going? Bomb Spirit. I could learn the Kamikaze ability. That's surely not aggressive overkill. The Wii Bomb is adorable. Yes. I, so far, have adored all of the All of the changes to the monster sprites have all been delightful. Every single one is perfect. Alright, back here. Talk to Doctor again. Thanks for the elixir. Okay. Doesn't seem like that's gonna unlock anything. But we will head back to the elevator and attempt to do so anyway. Okay. I mean, I guess plan B is just do every area. So let's go ahead and finish here. Yeah, I wonder if you do actually have to do all of these. I've never tried to not do all of them, so I don't know. Yeah, I know there's like a hologram of Sid in the car bay. We'll head there next. Maybe that's where I need to go. Now that I have talked to Sid. We're learning together. I mean, I've done the quad, done the infirmary, done the cafeteria. There's not one on the dormitory. So honestly, we're kind of just running out of places to go. So eventually we'll find the trigger we need to unlock that elevator. Maybe it will be here. Hello, sir. I regret to inform you, your monster will not be able to delay me. Unless, of course, it has something interesting to draw. And then it will be able to delay me, because I'm going to draw the thing that it has. Meltdown? Cool. I don't really want to spend a while drawing Meltdown, so I'm actually just gonna kill you. Ooh, you lived. And then you die. Goodbye. Flare stones. Still nothing interesting learned. Okay. Hello, Klaus. We're dealing with a civil war at our military academy. And I don't know where to go to trigger the next thing. Is her name pronounced Zoo or Shu? I have always pronounced it Zoo, but I also have no idea. It could be Shu. As has been extensively demonstrated, I'm not good at pronouncing things. And there's no voice acting to help me. But yeah, we'll just do every sequence and then hopefully the elevator will open. Hello, blue T-Rex. Is this the part where you can get Cerberus? No, that's when the two gardens are battling each other. This is just an internal fight. Oh, I should have probably just cast Death or something. Oop. Do I have Death? I have Death somewhere. Does not look like it. Okay, well. just do that. Got a random DS1 question. If you had to speedrun Kill Quelaag without the Master Key, what route would you take? If it learned Dark Side. That's a really good question, actually. It's probably faster to go through Darkroot Basin. Although the Valley of the Drakes is not the easiest to get through from that side. You can get through it from that side, right? That's probably faster. Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely faster, because you would just have to kill... nothing. You wouldn't have to kill any bosses, you would just have to get to Andre, head through Darkroot. Whereas the other route, you'd have to kill the Taurus Demon, then Capra Demon, and then Gaping Dragon. Zweihander stuns the Drakes. Then yeah, no, that's super easy. Then yeah, I would head through the base, because you don't even need to kill the dragons, you just need to get past them before they murder you. And then there's nothing else really to stop you. But even though that would be difficult, it's going to be faster than having to kill 3 bosses in a row. You have anything I care about? Not really, because I already have all these. Spiderweb, pretty sure I already had those. Okay, we're kind of out of places to go. The paychecks keep arriving on time, yeah. Listen, Seed is nothing if not punctual. Like, listen, we run a military academy for teens, but you're gonna get paid on time. Okay, it looks like you do have to do all of them. Why did you not talk with Zoo in the training hall after saving her? She wasn't in the training hall. That was a different woman, right? No unpaid child soldiers here, yeah. Oh, right, I have to go all the way back here, right? Alright, now we chat with the headmaster. Hello, low-tier Sid. How you doing, bud? Yes, yeah, we're gonna go into the basement of Garden and make it mobile. And mobilize the garden. But first we have to chat with Sid so he can give us the key so that we can actually do that. Look, Sid tried to do one thing in the game and failed. Yeah, we get to see what the oil boil randomized to, because, for those who were not here, the oil boils were our first boss, and it was kind of a mess. You may not believe it by how powerful we are right now, but the beginning of this rando was very difficult. But can the boss there be randomized? I mean, I assume so. There's not really a reason it couldn't be. Yeah, the randomized Omega was a whole thing. That took a very long time. Mid-game Ifrit could be. Oh, yeah. It was Ultima Weapon, not Omega. Omega would have been, potentially unbeatable. I actually don't know if that would have been doable at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rando just does not randomize Omega Weapon. Now if we ran into Omega, we could kill it in a single the end if I needed to. But we did not actually get access to the magic command until that fight, right? Because Eden has it and we drew it. Someone should probably fix this elevator, huh? How do I... Do I just wait? What's happening? I know that, Quistis, but you won't let me open the door. Do I just hang out? Oh, no, I need to click on this. I'm stupid. There we go. It's like, it's not even a puzzle. Well, the puzzle is accessing things in this game are kind of jank. Can you figure out how to do so? The puzzle is not going insane in the process, yeah. Yes, we have elemental attack junction, and no, you don't need to explain it to me. Oh my gosh. I remember. We are halfway through the game. Yeah, 7 and 8, and 9 to a lesser extent, have real jank movement. And some of that is just... Some of that, if nothing else, is having to do with the decision they made to have 3D models running around on a 2D background. Just makes some of the movement and actually accessing things awful. I assume I'm pressing X here, right? If I stop pressing, does Squall stop doing things? No? Boy howdy, I would love to know if I'm even pressing the right button. Oh, that sucks. I'm just gonna press all the buttons. Just gonna press all the face buttons. Because I'm not actually sure which button I'm supposed to be pressing here. And I apparently did not succeed. Do the FF10 dance minigame? I still don't know how that minigame is supposed to be played. Like, every time I get to that sequence, I am genuinely like, I don't know what the game expects me to do. I'm just gonna spam every button. Because you get a score that's like 2 to 3 times higher than you need for the best reward. It's so weird. Also, one thing I will say is because a lot of the running around has like a lot of perspective shifts from like the 2D to 3D background. I have to imagine getting these to even look correct, perspective-wise, with the size of the sprite and where you're running, must have been a nightmare to set up. No, I don't need life. I have infinite full lives in the revive command. Is it... Like, I'm just, like, looking at this, and it's like, your characters follow the path as well as they do. They get larger and smaller based on the correct perspective. They interact correctly-ish with ladders and stairs, and I'm like, I think if I tried to design this, I would scream. And now we know the ladder is going to fall because it's now clearly a 3D asset. You, right? We talking minigames? Oh, the minigames. Oh, the minigames, they be minigaming. Okay, now we can leave. No. Late to the stream again. That's okay. There is no on time or late to the stream. You are welcome to show up whenever you wish to. Down the ladder. Save. Here, right? Yes, I have the aura spell on everyone. If they ever make a 9 remake of the Jump Rope Challenge will be included. Oh boy, yeah, that sucks. It's very miserable. All right, boss time. Let's see what we got showing up. Oh, it's a... Oh gosh, that suggests interesting things about the randomization in this game. Ooh. That suggests... Nope, I hit the wrong button. That's not the button you hit. I forgot, you cannot hit. Yeah, Propagator, yes. The Propagators that are normally on the Ragnarok. And they exist in pairs, so that, yeah, that suggests that the Ragnarok is going to be an experience. Yeah, I also ranted about floor tiles. It's probably better that you missed that. It wasn't the most thrilling. Yeah, Ragnarok may end up being a boss rush. One thing it does mean is it's going to die. Because those things have very little HP. Because they assume you're going to have to kill them more than once. Yeah, that was the... The Propagators are really weak. And are so easy to kill, because you're down a character, and they assume you're going to have to fight 8 of them, probably several more than once, while you figure out what is going on with their whole deal. Alright. And now we get to learn that this place was a shelter, which is apparently a thing that existed in this universe and could fly. Not to spoil, but we are about to fly. Yeah, that would be very funny, Keys. It's like, okay, so Ifrit was matched with Cypher. Minotaur is matched with the Red Giant. Oh, and also this is the part where we learn that we can phase through walls, apparently. Even though that doesn't even make the slightest bit of sense. Pidgey is matched with Cypher. Yeah, we've seen... How many Cyphers have we seen? Have we only seen the one? We just saw Tiny Cypher in Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, right? I thought it was only one. FF8, but every boss is Cypher. Yeah, one thing I am actually kind of curious about, as we're talking about it, is I'm wondering if the Cyphers are going to have different cosmetic changes, or if they're all going to look the same. Is it going to be 4 wee little baby Cyphers, or could next Cypher be big? Could next Cypher be long? Could next Cypher be very flat? The exciting mysteries abound. One of them has special gremlin posture. And this is the part where we nearly hit a town. Let me go. No, that's the emergency exit. That's right. The town and the garden both have insurance. Listen, this is a military academy. They have to have insurance. The small town of refugees probably doesn't. Huzzah. Alright. It's like, do what? What do you expect me to do? Sorry I'm not well versed in ancient flying technology. still wild to me that the boat in Final Fantasy VIII is just a whole facility. Yeah, it's like all 6 towns are in danger. Hello, Grim. All right. Remember to not drink and fly, kids. Yes. Good advice. Do not operate giant flying facilities while inebriated. And also, I'm sorry, does my door not lock? Hello, Time Adept. Okay. Save. Just occurred to me. No. Quistis has encounter none. Okay. Right, Omni? The tiles make me want to scream. You have a license to fly this building? Anyway, what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna first off, we're gonna switch these two. Your door locks for no just has Angelo to pick the lock. And the reason we're doing this is I believe there should be a shop that can spawn here. My understanding is the shop here can now spawn. Yep. There he is. Shop. Hello, shopper. Shopkeep. Alright, let's see what this shop has. Flare stones, amnesia, magic junction. Ooh, speed junction scrolls. Definitely want 2 of those. Auto haste. 3 stars. Bunch of different ammos. Ooh, gonna buy some mighty guards. I don't really need dynamo stones in North Winds, but I might as well. Accelerators for auto haste are pretty good. Although, once you buff up your speed to max, I don't even know how much I care about auto haste. Hypno Crown? It's magic plus 40%. I think we have magic plus 60%. Yeah, I have 8 royal crowns, which is magic plus 60%, so I do not actually care about anything else. Do I have anything good to sell? Not really, so I won't. Alright, well, I'll keep this in mind for later. At some point, we might get the Tonberry summon, at which point, I will be able to call shop and buy things more easily. Alright. We're done. And I'll just have to remember that he has accelerators. Oh, yeah, we have the Solomon Ring. I was in the sell menu. We have the Solomon Ring, but we do not have the items needed to actually do it. Oh, for the junk shop? I probably should have. Nah, I don't feel like running back. Yeah, what are we? We're missing pipes. We're missing the pipes for the Solomon Ring. I believe that is it. Also, it just occurred to me... There we go. Get Quistis her, Mighty Guard limit break that I'm almost certainly never gonna use. Yeah, I moved over to the sell menu because I wanted to, see if I had a large stockpile of engines lying around like I normally do. And I did not. Which is surprising. Probably because I sold them all. Maybe someday. Oh, right. I forgot. Tonberry's not going to have Call Shop. GF abilities are randomized. I'm silly. Does one of my GFs have Call Shop? I didn't think so, but... One of them has... Quetzalcoatl has Level Up. Hard Mod, Sell High. Sell High again. And Encounter None. I didn't realize Brother had both of those. Oh, yeah. Carbuncle has Call Shop. And is currently learning it. That's why I've forgotten. Oh, and I should... Who has Speed Junction? Hey, Nicholas. How's it going? Come on in. Trying to see who has Speed Junction so I know who to... not give it to. Familiar would improve. I already have Familiar. Brothers can learn it, but Ifrit already knows it. Oh, Brothers can learn Speed Junction, so I didn't even need that one. Am I missing who has Speed Junction? I have so many GFs. Eden has it. You know what? Let's just give Quetzalcoatl Speed Junction as well. Wait, no. Who is Brothers on? Hold on. Brothers is on Quistis. Oh, so that's a little redundant, so I will need it. So Quetzalcoatl... Okay, so Ifrit and Quetzalcoatl get Speed Junction. Where are the things? Oh, there they are. Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit. Cool. So now, Renoa. Oh, Renoa already has Speed Junction. Oh, shoot. I mixed them up. I forgot I had switched their junctions. Shoot. Well, that's a little redundant then. I guess Quistis is just gonna have to wait until I get, until Brothers learns Speed Junction. So I'll have them learn that next. Okay, anyway. Sorry, Sid. Hi, how's it going? Sorry you're having an existential crisis over here while I'm sorting out my GF situation. But in my defense, I'm very easily distracted. Have to wait to be even more busted. Basically, yes. But yeah, what if I was stronger, in fact? What if I had infinite power? Yeah, lower tier Sid. Who will Norg be? Let's find out together. I am hoping it is a boss I can draw a GF from. That is my hope. My hope is I can draw a GF from it. Because I would love to get a new GF. Hello, Norg. How's it going? Ultimisha. I don't think Ultimisha can be randomized. I think Ultimisha and Omega Weapon are always in their vanilla spawn location. Ba-ba-ba. Yes. Yeah, I got Carbuncle. I don't even remember where we fought the Carbuncle. Oh, we got it from Krista. Wasn't it? I think Krista replaced... it might have been the Iguian. Yeah, so the boss that gives Carbuncle was replaced with the boss that also gives Carbuncle. And it was like, oh, neat. And convenient. We only have one character who actually has the GF command, so we can't really summon. But, you know, slow progress. Wonder if the next FF will deal with AI. Ugh. I hope not, mostly because I think they do a bad job of writing it. Norg, I don't know what your deal is, and I don't really care. You got a work trip, book through Spirit, and Spirit no longer exists. Wait, really? You're calling Red Giant, and it's Visage? Whatever this is. Okay. There's apparently a spell I don't know what it is yet, so that's exciting. Kira's, it's garbage. Can I? He's undead, right? Can I just revive him to death? I don't remember how this boss works. Nope. Oh, he's sighing. That could actually be bad. I don't have a ton of status junctions. Oh, well. Anyway. Oh, this is Gargantua. That's right. You did get it. That's right. He shows up as a Visage. And then shows up as... Ooh, this is where you draw Cerberus. That's fun. Give me Cerberus, please. And then die, probably. Ow. Oh, wow. That actually dealt damage. That dealt real damage. I forgot this boss had a phase 2. Yay. Oh, well, Angelo killed Gargantua. Speaking of Doggo. Yeah, is Gargantua? Gargantua is an Ultimisha castle fight, right? It must be, because you draw Cerberus from it. Yeah, I think... So I rarely fight all the bosses, and I'm guessing Gargantua is just one of the harder ones to find. Steel curtains, diamond armor. Wow, a lot of stuff. All right, and a lot of abilities are going to be learned because that was a lot of AP. Yeah, I don't remember where Gargantua is in the castle. Yeah, the oil boils became propagators, became a propagator, which we're gonna have to see how Ragnarok, treats us then. But yeah, most of my playthroughs of FF8 recently have been for challenge runs, and for those I don't usually fight all the bosses in Ultimicia's castle, because by and large they don't usually have things I care about. I should learn sell high, so I can be high when I sell things. Counter, I guess. Gargantua's in the crypt right beside the prison. Okay. That makes sense. Yes, you need to learn Speed Junction. We're gonna look at Cerberus in a second. What do I want to teach you? Well, kind of nothing, actually. Let's teach you... Status Defense Junction. Okay, let's see what Cerberus has. Woo! Cerberus has the Magic Command and the Item Command. That's exciting. Status Defense Junction times 4 is fine, but unexciting. Vitality 60. Holy... What in the world are these abilities? HP bonus, strength bonus, vitality bonus, and magic bonus? Game and ribbon. Like, what do you mean? Why? What is this? This is stupid. Okay. Yeah, he's this version's Cactar. Okay, hold on. Who has... Okay, Renoa has magic, so I think I'm gonna give Cerberus to Squall. Ooh, but Ribbon's kind of redundant. You know what? I'm gonna give... And Squall already has strength, so I'm gonna give it to... Quistis. We'll give you the magic command. Also, this is not the order I want these in. Magic, draw out, recover. So then she can start learning those and become really strong. Yeah, like, I already have a decent number of the bonuses, but, like, what is this? So I guess, yeah, the only thing is, HP bonus is not that useful. I'd actually prefer Spirit bonus. If I were custom designing a GF, I would prefer Spirit bonus, but yeah, no, that's incredibly good. So I will learn all of them in the order I find them useful, which is going to be Strength, Magic, Vitality, and then HP last, because HP bonus is not actually that useful to me. As evidenced by the amount of HP I have. Where am I going? I assume I have to go up to the second floor, or third floor. Yeah, Cerberus gets all the best treats now. Cerberus just showed up and was like, hey, I am the best dog. There cannot be a better dog than me. Oh, Doctor again. Yes, you're so right. Because Sid's there, because he got beat up. Bonus for each head and then a bonus. Yeah. I know where I'm going. I'm an expert. Oh wait, that is the infirmary. Hello, Doctor. Oh. Hello, Doctor. Ugh. Oh, Sid. You're just a bad Sid. About what to do next? Does that skip all of your dialogue? Do I have to do all of these? Yeah, I agree, Trellian. It's very annoying that they're like, here's how you warp around Garden. You can no longer do that. Ba-ba-ba. I don't actually know if I need to do all of these dialogue options, but I'm going to do them all because hopefully that will then advance something. Ba-ba. Come on. Alright. I've done all the dialogue. Do I just need to, like, go back and rest now? Let's do that. Good dormitory. That did nothing. Apparently that is not how you advance this. Alright. New plan. We head up to the pilot station and see if the pilot station has anything to do. Because I don't know. Hello, Prinny. You missed a couple things. We got aura on everyone, so we have 100 auras. I mean, technically we have... Oh, here we go. Technically we have 300 auras, because it's 100 on each character. We discovered the Oil Boil boss fight was replaced with the Propagator, which raises some interesting implications for the Ragnarok sequence later, where there's 8 Propagators running around. And we just fought Gargantua, which Omni was correct about. And that let us draw Cerberus, so we got a new GF. Very, very exciting. Also, I'm so certain Zoo just told me where I was supposed to go. And I was not paying even the slightest bit of attention to anything she said. Oh, I was right. Okay, I did think you had to go here. Alright, I apparently paid just enough attention to get here. Hello, Fatherless. Yes, I'm talking about propagators and the propagating thereof. Yes, my assumption is, based on that the propagators in the the running around map will all be the same colors, and each of them will be replaced with a different boss. So we're going to have to fight 8 bosses on the Ragnarok. That is my assumption. It is also possible that all 8 propagators are going to be replaced with the same boss. So we'll have to fight like 8 of the same boss in a row. I'm almost leaning towards the latter. All right, now I need to go to the library. I am almost leaning towards the latter. Because if there were 8 propagators in the boss rotation, I would have expected us to run into one before now. Or 4 different bosses for each color, that is also a possibility. Eight of the same bosses with different draws. Yeah, there's so many fun and exciting ways this could go on the Ragnarok. And we're just gonna have to get there and find out. Also, I should have been paying attention. Yeah, 8 red giants could be difficult, but I do have 100 meltdowns. No, I fought Ultima in Delling City. Omega is still out there, but I believe Omega cannot be randomized. Hello, Alone. Elone? Aone? Aon? I have no idea how to pronounce this woman's name. You're hoping for 8 Omega weapons. We did have a duplicate already? We had a duplicate? What did we have a duplicate of? I don't remember having a duplicate. Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, now I want to see just like a low poly Xemnas. To be fair, since I'm not using the end, 8 Omega weapons would actually require some strategizing. Oh, right. We did. We had a duplicate of Fake President. I forgot we did. Yeah, we fought, would her name be Alone? Alone? Yeah, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, we fought 2 fake presidents, which was very weird, because I was pretty sure they're shuffled. So yeah, in theory, if there's duplicates, then maybe we can get 8 Ultima weapons. Although I'm now very equipped for Ultima weapons, so I would not... Yeah, because I was pretty sure the bosses were shuffled rather than, like, true random. But you know me and documentation and how I don't read it, no matter how many times people tell me to, so it is entirely possible that that's in the documentation, and I simply did not read it. Because there's no way there's 2 fights in the base game with Fake President. God, I'm thinking about motion tracking those 3D models on this video, and it makes me want to cry. That looks awful. Yeah, like there's 2 fake presidents in the data. Yeah, you're only right. Yeah, like in the FF12 randomizer, we were like hard stuck, and I did a lot of reading. I had the documentation, the spreadsheets, and the spoiler log up to figure out how we were going to proceed, because that first FF12 rando did not want to be finished. It just randomized them. Oh yeah, it was regular enemies too. That I wouldn't even think that would be a boss. I got nothing. Yeah, at some point we'll have to do another FF12 rando again to see. Because we did the one on like the old version of the rando, and we did one on the most recent, but it was also the archipelago. Oh, I did not mean to rest again. Oh, I should save. Because if I lose progress, I'm going to have to redo clicking all those X's all that time, and I simply would rather not. Alright. The latest one adds Feather the Flock side quest and earns to the randomizer check. Yes. Yes, full rando. Because, yeah, we didn't really have that. Because I think in the first one, I just made, like, key checks randomized, but I didn't randomize. Like, treasure chests couldn't be key items, hunt rewards weren't key items. Keys, I'm not sure I've ever done Feather of the Flock. But yeah, I think there could be a lot of fun silliness to doing another FF12. Rando. It would do even more if I had more time to stream. It's a hell of a side quest. Add fishing to the randomizer. Oof. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already decided the next rando I'm going to do after FF8 is probably going to be Dark Souls 2. Because Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Dark Souls, and the randomizer is absolutely cursed in so many ways. And I would really love to do that on stream. I mean, I could always do another Kingdom Hearts 2 rando. I did the one back on Christmas last year, which was fun. And I've done a couple in my free time to relax. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 rando is very, very good. So we're going from simple to mega cursed randos. That's kind of the plan, yeah. But yeah, DS2 is... the rando for it is a nightmare. Yeah, I was kind of avoiding Dark Souls 2 because the rando was cursed, and then I thought it'd be funnier to not avoid it. And just do it, because there's a lot of nonsense in Dark Souls 2 with the rando. Diablo 2 randomizer, nothing has changed. It would be very fun. Oh, that's actually a really good question. I'm pretty sure the rando is for Scholar. Because that's what I have, and I've tested the rando before. It may work on both, I actually don't know. It could shift the axe and scale accordingly. Yeah, there might even be a Diablo 2 randomizer. I think it would be much funnier, though, to just play Diablo, like normal Diablo 2, but say it's a randomizer. Ooh, is there a Disgaea randomizer? Because that could be interesting. Disgaea is a series that I don't tend to have a ton of patience for, because it's very grindy. After, like, the game itself. Hi. Lizaga? There is a Diablo 2 randomizer. Here's a Disgaea 2. I am hoping I can go to the shops before I go advance the plot. I just kind of want to see what they have. Obviously, we don't need them. We're so strong, but I assume they're shops. I actually don't know where they are. Buy items, thank you. We have elixirs. Recover. We have inappropriate reading material. Okay, so this shop is garbage. Yeah. Alright, so the shop has garbage. Yeah, no, that... do you have call shop yet? There's absolutely... Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that shop actually has so many good things to buy, I just don't care about any of them because I already have them. But yes, Prinny, I had assumed that you enjoyed the Disgaea series, otherwise your name would be a little interesting. Yeah, one of the GFs can learn Call Shop. I have not learned it yet. I don't remember which one it is, but one of them can and will be doing that shortly. There's a cheat engine that randomizes weapons, characters, stats, and one mod that could add random monsters every turn. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Yeah, let me check my bit while I'm clicking A repeatedly. And by A, I mean X. Playing games on PC has completely thrown off my ability to remember what buttons I'm hitting. Big list of video game randomizers. Oh, you're done. Eh. If Chrono Cross randomized, I don't think there's a Chrono Cross. Okay, so the big list of randomizers I have, I do not see Disgaea. Let's see. Oh, right, there's another boss here. I don't see one for Chrono Cross either. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna stop messing about on my phone and actually, like, play the game I'm streaming. But yeah, I am always on the lookout for new randomizers. I know, Keys sent over... I think it was Keys who sent over the FF9 randomizer on the Discord. On the Zephyroost. That I still need to look at. I can't look at or set it up because I'm currently in the middle of playing FF9 for a for a video that'll be coming out, I think, like early next month. So it is on my list to look into because I think it could be really interesting. I just can't mess around with it because I don't want to accidentally brick my save. Because FF9 recordings are not short. And if I have to redo it, I'm going to lose my mind. Ooh, the Pokemon door randomizers. That could be very funny. Yeah, I'll have to add... I think... Tentative plan is the next randomizer is going to be DS2. Then after that, I'm thinking... a couple, like, one-offs of things that I could stream, like, in one stream. I want to do Phantasy Star 4. I kind of want to do Kingdom Hearts 2. And then maybe we'll dive into, like, another Final Fantasy or a Pokemon or something. Oh, why did I wait? I moved my cursor by... accident. And then women yelled at me. Randomizers. Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I have actually played... I played Fallout 3 a long time ago and beat it, and I had a lot of fun. It's just gonna yell at me anytime. Yeah. That is her vibe. Catastrophe. Yeah, let's just cast Catastrophe because the animation's fun. Explosion. Goodbye. Yeah, the little guy in the back, he's so tiny. Fury Fragment. Oh, that's Aura, which, whatever. Yeah, I've done Phantasy Star 4 randomizers, and that's like a 4-ish hour thing. So that's a good one. Kingdom Hearts 2, I can get done in like 4 hours usually. Skyrim door randomizer. I did not know there was a Skyrim door randomizer. That could be fun. All of these, post all of these in the Discord, in the series, in the video series recommendation. Oh, hi. Hey, bud. How you doing? How's it going over there? Interesting. Let's see. Let's just okay. Hey, bud, what was that? Okay, so apparently bosses can repeat. I have no idea why that boss has so little HP. Well, I was expecting that to be something. Oh, hey, I got Eden's card. I wonder if I have 2 of those now. Yeah, I'm wondering if it took the HP of the boss that's normally there, then it just had no HP. Then it just had like 2,000 HP or something. I forgot they're not scaled based on their level. They're scaled based on their location. Which is very different than scaled based on their level. Because I believe that's why the prior Ultima weapon had a lot of HP, but not as much as it should have. Because it had as much HP as the ATM bloody some digits. And yeah, at some point I should like parse. I've seen all of the suggestions made on the suggestions channel in the Discord, and I need to... What about the madly tanky mosquito? That I have no idea, because that thing had like 30,000 HP. But yes, I've been looking through the suggestions on the recommendation channel, and I need to like write them and parse them down in a way that is helpful. Put them in like a pinned comment or something. To be like, hey, here's things people have already recommended and my opinion on them, and where they are in like my long-term considerations, because there's been some really good suggestions there. And then there's been some suggestions that would be good, but I do not have the knowledge to do them. Like someone suggested some stuff with like Legend of Zelda on the Discord, and fully honestly, I have played very little Zelda in my life. So any of the older Zeldas, I played through many of them, but I do not know very much about any of them. Castlevania, that is another series I have not played a ton of. Inside. I have played Symphony of the Night. Alright. But I don't even think I got to the Upside Down Castle portion. I think I beat Richter and it showed credits and I'm like, well, that was fun. I'm done here. And then moved on, and only years later was it like, oh, and then the second half of the game, and I'm like, excuse me? There was a second half of the game I fully missed? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Excluding Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which I have actually played a lot of, I think Ocarina of Time is the one I know the most about, and I think I've played it twice. Where do I? Yes, please. I don't know why you were talking to me. Yeah, and it's not even that I don't like Zelda, I just haven't played it. Okay, yeah. Irvine's here, so we should be good. We Gucci, yes. Mega Man X randomizer. Interesting. Oh, do I... There's a ladder here? I didn't even mean to climb on this ladder. Why is the screen shaking so much? Okay. Selfie's feeling sad. So talk to Selfie. Irvin, if you interrupt me again, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah, there's so many randomizers to do, and so little time. Yeah, you don't need to understand it, just follow instructions. That is kind of how setting up a randomizer goes. Is just don't try and understand what you're doing. Just do it. Just follow the instructions. Because that was like the big hurdle to me finally setting up an archipelago. I'd be like, oh, archipelago seems fun. I should try setting that up. And I'd look at the instructions and be like, I do not understand what any of this is telling me to do, even slightly in any way whatsoever. And then I finally was just like, I'm just going to sit down and do it. And I followed the instructions and then it worked. And I'm like, oh, cool. Everything works now. That's all I needed it to do. Do I understand the steps I took? Not at all. Smarter people have already made the instructions and understand it. And that's good enough for me. Yeah, most of the times I could even follow the instructions, and I'm borderline illiterate, as we have established on stream many times. Yeah, I think, to be fair, I know Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 are both on the archipelago. Both have like an AP world set up. I think they're still in like testing, so they're not fully complete yet. So they're not live on the website, but you can get them. And Dark Souls 2 has much better item pickup than Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3, as we learned, kind of an experience when you have a lot of checks to pick up. That short made me laugh a lot, putting that together. Oh, did they get Elden Ring on the Archipelago? It wasn't there the last time I checked. Or I missed it because I'm stupid. It's boat time. You're pretty sure you saw it on there? Okay. An FTL randomizer. Yeah. Oh, Subnautica. Subnautica is a randomizer I definitely want to do as well. Because I think that could be very funny. Because I have seen a little bit of a Subnautica randomizer, and I think it would be fun to do a run of that. I did put it on the most recent poll. Ugh, excuse me. And it did poll very badly, but that doesn't mean I won't actually do it. All of the Kingdom Hearts games in Archipelago? Actually, that's not a terrible idea. I don't know how well sandbox types games would do as a rando. From what I've seen, it's pretty interesting. Obviously, we would find out mid-doing, but... But yeah, I actually don't know. I know Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 are on the Archipelago. I don't actually know how many... I don't know what other Kingdom Hearts games are on the Archipelago, but doing all of the Kingdom Hearts games that are available could be very funny. Yeah, that sounds good, Zell. Electric guitar. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not doing this correctly because I don't remember what's correct, and I also don't care. Because it doesn't matter. We did it! Having all the world's Kingdom Hearts randomized like items. Yeah, I mean... Listen, we had a whole time with Kingdom Hearts 1. So... Oh, did they remove all my junctions again? I hate when they do this. They've removed all my GF junctions. I'm gonna have to redo them, and I don't remember what they were. Ooh, you made the empanadas? Heck yeah. Empanadas good. Now for the worst day in Final Fantasy. It's gonna be even worse because the music's gonna sound terrible. Because I know I set it up wrong. Because those are definitely not the instruments you're supposed to play. Alright, alright. Ooh, that could be interesting. I need to see which Sonic games are, because I haven't played... I've played some Sonic games, but not a ton of them. Jigger Jazz, doesn't matter. Well, it's probably going to be both. Yeah, I know Sonic Adventure 2 shows up. Oh, actually, just occurred to me. I regret to inform chat that I am going to mute the gameplay audio. Because this is literally just eyes on me. And I would prefer eyes on me to not play on the YouTube channel, because a lot of stuff gets copyrighted. I would prefer that not to be. I don't know that it's any different than like the general music, but because like a lot of songs in this game get copyrighted, but it's just monetization sharing. I just eyes on me because it is a titled song. I would prefer not to get in trouble for it being on stream. Hello, Keys, welcome back. So we are going to be muted, but yeah, it is mostly eyes on me, and then just some really discordant guitar. You've decided you will cook pasta once more. I mean, listen, pasta's never the wrong answer. Pasta is always the solution if you don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm also surprised. The music is also really bad in the PC port of FF8. So I'm also kind of surprised at how many of these have been caught. I'll decide to try it solo. Yeah. But yeah, we'll click through this, and then once the date is over, I will unmute the audio. But yeah, I'll need to check what Kingdom Hearts are available in Archipelago, other than 1 or 2. Did we have any spectacular boss fights? I don't think so. Oh, Ultima Weapon showed up again for like 2 seconds. Alright. I have unmuted the game audio, we're good. Yeah, we had Ultima again. But it only had the HP of the broken down tank fight. So I used 1 attack and it died. The music isn't randomized. I think there is an option for, I think there was an option in the rando to randomize the music. And ultimately, well, randomizing the music is funny, it's also kind of annoying. Yeah, I finally one-shot Ultima. Heck yeah, go me. I just drew Catastrophe, casted it, and the boss died. Oh, and I wasted an aura too, so that's great. Yes, and I now have Cerberus. Hello! I'm in charge now for some reason. I mean, you never have to run from the X-Atmos fight. At least I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can just kill it in the first one. But I actually don't remember. Alright. Oh, you do in the first one? Interesting. I'm sure I tried to kill... I'm sure I've killed that boss at some point. But if so, it was likely a very long time ago. Alright, so now we need Quistis and Renoa back in the party, and I have to redo their junctions. Oh, I just backed up. Pressed exactly the wrong button. Oh, good lord, now I have to run all the way back. I have to run all the way back to the cockpit. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, Selfie knows how to pilot a spaceship for some reason. Tonberry was named McStabby. Incredible. Alright, anyway, this time we're gonna go forward, which is the square button. Wow, this is slow. Huzzah. Anyway. And now I have to redo all of their junctions. So I think we had Shiva and Ifrit divided. I think. Diablos... Cerberus, maybe? God, I hate when they remove your GFs. Brothers I know goes on Quistis because she does not yet have Carbuncle. What does Carbuncle have? And then I think you got Eden because you had magic. That looks like it could be right. It might not be right, but I think it's what we're going with. Because you have HP and Strength plus 60. You have HP and Strength plus 60, you do. Strength bonus. Encounter none. Magic, draw item. I don't think this is quite right. I think this is technically slightly wrong. But I think it's gonna have to do. Based on what I have. So we're just gonna have to live with this. Let's see here. You get full life, Ultima, triple, aura, apocalypse, probably Kiraga. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how many more times the game unequips all your GFs. Does anyone remember how often that happens? Nope, nope, not that. Square. Anyway. Best in slot for Spirit is Dispel. That sounds correct. Anyway, I think I can get Odin now, right? When it's Laguna on the last stream. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's another point where, like, your party members, like, leave. Because, yes, I should. But anyway, I believe I can get Odin, and in theory I should be able to get... presumably Tonberry? Strength bonus and encounter known as pointless since you will level up. Hey, listen. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not going to use a Dia. How do we get up there? I forgot how slow Garden is because I'm so used to navigating around on the seas on the Switch release, which has speed up. Oh, right. It's at like the far end, right? By the orphanage. Yeah, there it is. Magic goes to someone else. I don't know. I feel like I don't normally use a Dia or Cypher for that. Well, I use Cypher, you have to. I don't normally use a Dia for that reason. Anyway, this is where the Cetra Ruins is, right? Am I stupid? Right? Or am I in the wrong place? Okay. Am I on the full wrong continent? It's more likely than you think. This doesn't look great. You're on the wrong part of Cetra. Okay. I was looking around and I'm like, this doesn't feel right to me, but it has been a while. Just need a coastline. Is everyone enjoying this riveting gameplay of me attempting to navigate poorly? I hope so. That's the stream you have tuned into. There we go. Yes, this feels more correct. And then I need to... No. Turn and then go forward. There it is. There we are. We found it. We found the ruins. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and not bother to heal. Because I have recover, so I'll just heal in combat. Oh, right, this time. We're gonna have to unlock the boss and kill it in the timer. That's gonna be interesting. Because we know Odin just did nothing, which was very funny. Yeah, the cactus is in the very southeast of the lower continent. Of the lower portion of the continent. That I know. But we could fight cactors to get, oh, did I? No, I did not actually tell anything to learn new things. Time for you to learn level up. And yeah, I know the timer is counting down while I'm doing this. I'm just cocky enough that I don't care. Speed Junction, revive. Everything already has... We'll go with Stat Med Refine, I guess. You know... Hit Junction probably isn't too bad. You have Strength Junction, so let's go ahead and Magic Junction is next. Okay. What will happen if the timer counts to 0 if it's not Odin? Exciting question. No idea. But yeah, you need Odin to, I'm sorry, you need the Ragnarok to actually get Jumbo Cactor, but you can fight Cactors for AP without actually reaching the island. By just, like, hugging the coastline. As soon as you get, Balam Garden. Yeah, honestly, given how strong we are, I shouldn't need more time anyway. So I'm not overly concerned about it. But given that the timer is very specific to Odin, I don't know what'll happen if I'm like in the fight and the timer runs out. Right, I also have Encounter None, which is so makes this very easy in any context. Tink, tink, tink. Yeah. Wait. Did that not do the thing? Oh god, it's been so long. Do I not remember how to solve this? I mean, presumably Odin will not be the boss, because we have done the boss. We have fought Odin before. Odin was in the magic lamp. Oh, that's right, that's right. You click this little console-esque thing. Yeah. It was really, really funny. Oh no, wait, I have to grab the eye down here. That's right. I have to grab this eye. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Because we have not fought the final Cypher fight. So presumably, if that's not randomized, we'll just get Gilgamesh randomly at some point. Take out the left eye. Any random Ultimecia yet? No. To my understanding, the final boss is never randomized. Yes, that is also correct. The magic lamp was dropped from an Anacondor, I think it was, on the Dalit sequence, and that's why we still have like 9 of them. Leave as is. 15201. 15201. 15201. Thank you, chat. Boop. And they do little hoppies. Alright, put in the left eye. Put in the right eye. Ignore the lies in chat. And just enter 15201. 15201. How do I? Code accepted. Huzzah! Thank you, chat. Hello, Odin. You're very big. What have you been replaced by? Let us find out together. Oh my gosh, it's replaced by Cypher. Incredible. That's so funny. I don't even know what to do. And this is the final Cypher fight, because that's the only time his coat looks so messed up. That's so funny. Okay, Okay, I got Speed Junction. Did that give me... he didn't have anything good to draw. No Gilgamesh. It also didn't look like he gave me Odin. I didn't see the text that said, hey, you have Odin now. So I may not have Odin. Yeah, so presumably no Gilgamesh, which is actually fine. Gilgamesh is annoying to have. Because he'll, like, pop in mid-combat. Oh, it did show up, and I just missed it because I clicked too fast? Okay. I 100% believe you. Because that does sound like a thing I would do. What do I want to... Let's teach you magic bonus, I guess. Why are you on this? None of these are that interesting or good at all. Vitality, sure. We'll get you strength bonus. What's the empty ability? The empty ability is empty. It does nothing. Yes. So if a boss fight would give you a GF, you will still get that GF with that boss fight in that location. So as an example, we fought the first boss that is normally Ifrit was replaced with the Oil Boils. Winning that fight still got us Ifrit. Yes, I am also going to farm Tonberries to get that. So the other thing is, but GFs that you have to draw are still locked, like, on the boss that you normally draw it from. So, like, Siren, we actually had to draw from the El Noil boss fight. Whereas Ifrit, we got for beating the boss in the Fire Cavern. I think it's kind of a question of, do you get the GF from the location or in the boss fight itself? Anyway, we're just gonna run outside. We're gonna do a little save, and then we're gonna go fight some Tonberries. Because presumably they are still here. And I think there was an option that let me set it to require fewer. So I believe, tentatively... Who has encounter none? You have encounter none. Tentatively, that we won't have to fight 20. We will just have to fight... I think I set it to 5. Yes, Cerberus will still... Oh, look at him. Squall's hit is missing a spell. Squall's hit doesn't need a spell. Squall's hit command always has max accuracy, so there is no point in ever giving him any junctions to the hit command. I actually don't know how many things I've killed, so I have no idea how much damage this is gonna do. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, Squall shares that with Selfie. If Selfie has her ultimate weapon, she has perfect accuracy as well. Cool, Tonberries drop Ultima Stones. Neat. But yeah, Squall and Cypher when he's in the party. There's a point. That is a close-minded say. They have 20,000 HP already? They sure do. Oh, how did I miss that? I'm gonna blame the controller. Strange vision, thank you, yes. Whereas everyone else should junction something there to have high accuracy. How actually important that is debatable. Because most enemies don't actually have that much evasion other than, like, the Cactar. Anyway, I hope everyone is excited to see Renzakuken. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any enemy in the game that has high evasion other than Cactars that justify it. And I'm not coming up with anything. Whereas Cactars do actually have a lot of evasion. Yeah, the 20,000 HP should not be a pain. I just needed to... Assuming... Ah, darn it. Yeah, if you're blinded, it could matter. I'm trying to think of any enemy that inflicts blind in this game either, so... Bomb fragments, okay. Tonberries have Ultima Stones and bomb fragments, so that's exciting for them. Oh, I need to check the draws on these. I don't know that I actually checked that. I don't think there's anything they could have that I care about. But I should check them anyway. Silence, Full Cure Region, and the End. Neat. And the reason I'm not going to use the End on these is because the spell effect that plays when you cast the End would take longer than my limit break. Ultima Stones. Yeah, I can draw the End. Actually, the first draw point in Balam, the town, has the End. I'm just ignoring it because it would break the game more than it's already broken. Because I think at this point, just by randomly drawing from enemies to learn what they have, I have enough the ends to finish the game. By just the ending every boss and never caring again. Nope. Yeah, it's very funny. With the rando, they put all of Selfie's spells as drawable. I'm not sure the game can be more broken at this point. It can. I could be using the End. That's it. That's the one big difference. Does anyone know what number Tonberry we're on? Well, yes, but in theory, eventually bosses might have enough HP. 6? Okay, then maybe I didn't set it to be less. Maybe it's like a random amount between X and Y, between two numbers. Because I thought I set it to low. Maybe it's between like 5 and 10. And to be fair, if Squall uses one of his big limit effects, it might actually take longer than the End. I'm not certain. Come on, Tonberry King. Oh, they sell weapons monthly first. I can see what's needed for the ultimate weapons. Heck yes. And I got sell high, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get card mod just in case. Oh, and actually, let me see what they require to see if they're even remotely reasonable. So the line height requires 3 stars. Do I already have 9 of those? I have a decent number. I can't remember how many. Oh, I have 8. Oh, I have 8. I have almost enough for the Lionheart. I already have selfie. I already have Renoa's. Wow. 20 adamantine and 18 regen rings. Oof. Yeah, it looks like I will not be crafting the rest of those. But 3 stars... I might be able to card mod to get that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Trying to think. Doesn't something give, like, a decent number of 3 stars if you mod it? Am I remembering that correctly? Could you just fail the Renzo triggers? Probably? Let's find out. The problem is failing the triggers doesn't actually stop the special attacks from going off. So we are still stuck watching them. The Squall card. Okay, the Squall card is not fun to get, so that is probably not worth the effort then. 2 more magazines, we love that. Oh, what time is it? Okay, I'm gonna do 1 more Tonberry fight, and then I have to go feed my cat. I'll be honest, Chili, I tested it because you said to fail it, and I'm like, does that stop it? I have no idea. I've never tested. So now we know, and that's good information to have. You got those 8 from the Flying Bug Boss. Ugh, that's unfortunate, because I don't think there's any place you can refight that. Yeah, the Weapons Monthly First should sell for a decent amount. And no, I don't... I'm pretty sure card mods are not randomized. But yeah, the magazine should sell for a lot. Oh, I have Call Shop, don't I? Let's find out. Timber Pet Shop. Yeah, they sell for a lot. I can also just confirm if there's 3 whatever somewhere that I missed. Or didn't buy when it was available to me. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there is. I forgot, yes. The man from Garden sells it. Okay, so next time I go to a synthesis shop, I can just... I can just upgrade to the Lionheart. Good thing we checked. Good thing we checked. Because I definitely needed to be stronger. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if it's because I'm lucky or if it's just because FF8 is a fundamentally broken game. Like, I don't know that this would actually be that different for anyone else, or if this is just the experience of the rando. No, Call Shop does not have a junk shop. It's a, yeah, junk shop is a separate ability. Oh, hold on. Confirm Tonberry King doesn't show up. Okay, chat, I will be right back. I need to go feed the cat, because she is getting antsy. So I'll be back in just a moment. Please behave while I'm gone. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, chat. I have returned. I am back. We're doing tonberries. You're concerned I'll just, like, walk away and never return. Hopefully not. It would be very unfortunate. It struck first. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway. Yes, I believe to my recollection, Ultimisha just banishes a random spell from stock. I'm not super worried about that because I can deal so much damage. I could probably just kill her before that becomes a problem. Nothing else. This should solve our money problem. Forever. Yeah, the one thing I always need to be careful about is, when I end stream, I switch to the stream over screen. That doesn't actually mute my mic. I have to do that separately. And every time I stream, I almost forget to unmute my microphone. Because I have to do that separately. Yeah. Well, because I'm low on money music. I'm dreadfully poor. Yeah, but I don't want to just use the end. That feels cheap. And breaking the game in a normal way like I'm doing doesn't. Ultimisha alone takes like 10. I don't think it's 10, but you have to use a separate the end for every single phase of the fight. Which I think it would be 6? Oh, 1 for each advance of our final dialogue. You know what? That is actually probably correct. Because once you've exhausted her HP, you have to hit her 5 times. So no, actually you are correct, Omni. Kind of surprised Tonberry King has not shown up. Okay, I'm gonna kill a couple more. Then I'm gonna go out and save so we don't lose progress. And then I'm gonna real quick check the randomizer settings. Just to see what like the default is. Because I might have changed it. And I thought I had, but this is more tonberries than I was expecting. It is also possible that I misread the setting and it meant something different. Yeah, it is normally 20 tonberries, or it's either 20 or 21, I don't remember. But the randomizer, I'm pretty sure, has a setting. I thought I had set it. Yeah, like, did I set it to 5 times as many tonberries? That's basically my concern. But no, you can leave and it keeps the count. I usually save mid doing this in a casual run or in a challenge run, just in case the game crashes. I don't want to lose my progress. But yeah, the game keeps track of the tonberry kills. Alright, we're gonna leave. We're gonna save. And we're gonna load up the rando real quick. Just to make sure I didn't foobar something. Because that would be very me to have done so. Looking at you, Lunky Emblems. Looking at you, my lucky emblem friends. Alright, hold on. Let me find the rando. The game is going to look like it's frozen. It hasn't. It's fine. That was certainly a mistake that happened. Where is the rando for this? There it is. Pull you up over here. Random shops battle. Random drops, random steals, random draws, strange creatures. We did that. Kills required to encounter Tonberry King. It defaults to minimum 5, maximum 5. So in theory, it should be... Can I see... Is there a spoiler log I can look at without... Be this. Tonberry King. Tonberry King shows up twice, and it does not tell me anything. Let me look at it one more time. Let me just look at Tonberry, maybe? Music abilities... Yeah, I have no idea. I wouldn't think the min-max being the same confused it, because that's the default setting. So I would assume they would set it to something else. Yeah, I'm very curious. Maybe it's time to Google FF8 randomizer Tonberry King. 8. Maybe that's what I need to do, because maybe there's something I don't know about how Tonberry King works. FF8 randomizer. Tonberry. No? Berry King. Love the FF8 randomizer. Interesting. Well, that tells me something. Spoiler, it is here. The Tonberry King fight does exist, and it is a boss. Because I kind of saw what it has been replaced by. When I was trying to figure out the settings. I'm just not sure if the trigger for it is different. Page. Nope. Maybe once you kill it, it like shows up here somewhere. Yeah, so the confusion is Tonberry King does exist, and it has been replaced with a different boss. Okay, let me first make sure I'm not missing something about the Tonberry King spawning. I don't think I am. Depends on the battle scene. The player does not need to have defeated Odin or Tonberry King to appear. Yeah, so it should just be the same as ever. Interesting. Yeah, that is something I'm uncertain on as well, because yes, Tonberry King did get replaced. Okay, bye Trick, have a good night. So I wouldn't have expected Tonberry King to be replaced, but it did. And it's not like a load-bearing boss, but for reasons I would like it to show up. Because I know what boss it got replaced by, and I would like to fight that now. But I also don't want to spend too long doing this. Yeah, the wiki, it's between 20 and 50 on the wiki. The settings are 5 and 5 on the rando. Let me check one thing real quick. Because there is one possibility that I may have missed. Was there a checkbox next to that setting that I needed to check and didn't? Because that would... Ah, I see. I see. So the difficulty tweaks, there's a section where you have to click a box to make that true. So I did set it to 5 and 5 respectively. But I didn't actually enable the difficulty tweaks. As such, it is still gonna be between 20 and 50. Once again, I am a professional, and I know what I'm doing. And any evidence to the contrary is lies. Oh boy. And that would also explain, because I tried to look for that setting in the spoiler log, and it wasn't there. And I'm like, that's kind of strange. Why wouldn't it be there? And the answer is, I probably didn't enable it, because I'm stupid. No, the Tonberry, it doesn't matter where you fight them. All of the Tonberry fights in this area are the same. Yeah, I have no idea what Tonberry I'm on. But yeah, there's only 2 Tonberry formations in the game, and they both can trigger the fight. Because I'm pretty sure I normally fight Tonberry King here, because it's a little easier to run around this screen than the other screen. There we go. Hello, buddy. Aw. So you can't see the boss. It is Tiamat, who I thought you could draw Bahamut from, but I was mistaken. Oh, that's right, Tiamat has Eden. I'm stupid. Sad. Anyway, it's Tiamat. Yeah, also, unfortunately, Tonberries also only give 1 AP, so they're terrible for AP grinding, too. It's just a really tedious thing to do. I also don't know if this will give me Tonberry King. Yeah, it was Tiamat. Oh, right, it wouldn't be... You're so right, Tardis. Of course it's not Bahamut. Bahamut is not missable. I'm stupid. Alright, I've learned some things. And I did not get the Tonberry GF. So, sadly, this has been a waste of my time. Cool, we're doing great today. So I assume we will actually just have to kill Tonberry. Wherever the Tonberry King is will be what we need to do. Doing great today. I don't think I care about any of these abilities. Good spirit bonus, I guess. Yeah. It's a real... We've failed on every front. I failed to set everything up correctly, and then I wasted everyone's time. Okay. Anyway. I'm genuinely surprised Tonberry King has a boss flag. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too. But yeah, we will have to go find Tonberry King somewhere else, presumably. Because, that did not give it to us. And given the fact that we've gotten repeat bosses a couple times, we kind of just have to hope Tonberry King exists. At all. Because it is not impossible. If the bosses have not repeated, it is possible Tonberry King does not exist. So now we're going to head back to Balam. Because that is the next story sequence, and another boss fight. And more boss fight means more things. So we must slowly trek back. We'll get there together, everyone. I'm way too far to the west. I don't know I don't know where I think I'm going. Don't I need to buy a 6th Marlboro tentacle from Balam? Oh, I'm holding the wrong button. At some point, I'm not super worried about it. Until we get steel pipes, it doesn't matter. Because the last thing we should need for the Solomon Ring is the steel pipes. 6 of those. And then we can buy the Marlboro tentacles. But we have Call Shop now, so there's no, like, time... There's no convenience limit on that. Oh, and pop in for the weapon upgrade. Yes, that is a good reminder. Yeah, if I didn't have Call Shop, I would care more, but I have Call Shop. Whatever, who cares? I can just buy it whenever I need it. Okay. But yes, I should stop into the junk shop to upgrade my weapon to the Lionheart. Sir, I'm going to ask you to step aside or I'm going to kill you. How do I... Oh, I have to bring Zell, don't I? I have to bring Zell. Switch. Renoa, you're out. Zell, you're in. Here's all the HP. We'll laugh if weapon upgrades are randomized. What do you mean? Like the materials to upgrade it? I mean, they are. If the UFO and Poo-Poo are shuffled? They shouldn't be, because enemy encounters are not shuffled. I think it's on the plan. per the GitHub page. Okay, thanks for... I know who I'm bringing. Alright, anyway. To the synthesis shop. So yeah, we can make Lionheart via the 3 stars we have. Zell, we have nothing. We have nothing for Zell. We don't really have anything for Irvine. Save the Queen. Ugh, we don't really have anything for. Renoa, we already have her ultimate weapon. And Strange Vision is expensive. Oh, bluntly, we're probably not going to get anyone else's ultimate weapons. This is not Zell's house. Because the requirements are just too high. It's possible we get, like, really lucky with some of the enemy drops. But I'm not, like, optimistic about that. Yeah. I look forward to boss fights, because, the physical appearances on the, battle models are very funny. Alright, so now normally we deal with Fujin and Raijin here. And I think technically there might be 2 bosses? Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if the first fight with Raijin counts as a boss. Wait, need to talk to the front guard people. Hello. Yeah, Squall is 1 away from max strength, so he is almost dealing as much damage as possible. You think it does? Okay. I would assume it does. But we have not seen that fight randomized anywhere. So I'm not actually sure. Can I, like, do something? Don't I, like, talk to a dog or something? How do I do this? This is the thing I always have to look up when I get here, is how do you advance this quest? Because it's very not intuitive. Running to the hotel screen and back about 8 times? It might be. Doc, Zell's mom, dog, train station. Thank you, Omni. Yeah, I fought the Fujin and Raijin fight without Pandemona. I fought. Okay, so I did talk to you. So, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I need to go to the dock. I didn't talk to the right person at the docks. Okay. Yeah, we fought the combo fight, but it was not the one with Pandemona. Because you fight them again somewhere else? Oh, the second dock screen. You are so correct. Yeah, he was just fishing here, caught a few, got really excited, said he was going to eat him right away. Did I ever see what this draw point was? Cool, garbage. Okay, then yes, you go to Zell's mom because the captain used her kitchen. Then dog, then train station. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Omni. Yes. I think I know what I'm doing now. Now that you have spelled it out for me in 2 different ways. Now that you've come into my home and told me what I should be doing because I'm doing everything wrong. Okay. And then... Sorry, where do I go next? Nope, 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 nope. Well, Mom, dog? Where's the dog? Where dog? Is dog back at docks? Dog at docks. That's right, yes. Dog at docks. Then trains. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's right. Hello, dog. I follow you. Follow you to train. Dog. And now he is on the train and will run. Back in front of... My mouse moving. Oh god, that's why. Trying to figure out why my mouse was moving a bunch, and I just remembered it's because the touchscreen on the PS5 controller functions as a mouse pad when it's plugged in. I've already done this stupid thing before. I've done this like 8 times where I'm like, why is my mouse moving? Like, because you're an idiot and your controller does that, and we've already had this discussion like 8 times. Alright, now we get to find out, is this actually a boss fight? It presumably is, but we will find out together. It is! It's the oil boils, again. Interesting. I wonder if, like, mini-bosses just get replaced with a random boss? Holy sugars, what the bleep was that? I'm sorry. Is there a particular reason you thought it'd be okay to deal that much damage? Yeah, I'm wondering if this counts as like a mini-boss, so they just replace it with something? Those hits are dealing way less damage than I would have expected. Yeah, I mean, that did 6,000 damage. And I mean, I know I don't have any vitality investment, but that's like way more damage. And I'm just repeating the same 2 moves because I have no idea what the other buttons are. So I hope everyone's excited to see Heal Drop and Booyah 1,000 times. Nope. Ah, there we go. There we go. This is the optimal strat anyway. It is. But I would have probably preferred to just get to a finisher because kind of boring doing that, and I didn't need to hit that many times. Cockatrice pinions are garbage, some AP, I got a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay. Guess I don't get to switch around my abilities. And another boss. This time a proper boss, so presumably it will be replaced with something else. Is it Tiamat again? It's Tiamat again. Tiamat, what are you doing up there? Tiamat, what are you doing? It's just like, I was just standing here like, where's the boss? Anyway. No, Tiamat doesn't have Bahamut. Tiamat normally has Eden, but we already have Eden. Yeah, that pretty much confirms not all bosses will be fought, because that's definitely a boss fight. So presumably, unless this isn't considered a real boss, and that wouldn't make sense. Unless the Ragnarok has 8 different bosses. I mean, that could be. Maybe the Ragnarok is why there's duplicate bosses. Is because they only have the Propagator fight once, and they have to, like, fill in the other 7 slots. Yeah, no, don't worry, Fatherless. I made the same mistake, assuming you draw Bahamut from, Tiamat, but, no. Bahamut's not missable, so it's not drawable from any of the Ultimisha Castle boss fights. Yeah, but the boss we fought on the train was not this boss fight with them. It is the next fight with Fujin and Raijin. Because we couldn't draw Pandemona from it, and you draw Pandemona here? Or do you draw Pandemona at the second one? I actually don't remember which one you draw Pandemona at. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's definitely here. Yes, you draw Pandemona here. Okay, Pandemona is the Balam headquarters fight. Okay, that is what I thought. Hey chat, would you believe I wasn't paying even the slightest attention to what anyone was saying, and now I don't know where to go? Yeah, so you get Pandemona here, so we fought the, Galbadia Garden fight, I think is where you fight them next. So we have not actually done this fight. Trabia, thank you, thank you. No, I am not side questing. We're so strong, there's simply no reason for me to side quest. Also, where is Trabia Garden? Yeah, I look forward to getting the Ragnarok at some point. Is it just up here, or is it on the northern one? Also from Red Giant, yeah, that makes sense. There'd be one Red Giant fight somewhere. North, just east of Shumi. But is it on the southern? Is it on the southern section of the north, or is it on the, oh, sugars. Basically what I'm asking, is it on this section of land, or is it on the north section of land that is separated by some ocean? Because I genuinely have no memory of anything. You're in the right general spot, it's just hiding in mountains. Okay. No. Maybe I'm too far. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. You think I'm on the right one? Oh, I think it's right over here. I think I just saw it. Yes, I found it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Do I have... Yeah, tents. Yeah, Cactor, you can't do you can't fight Jumbo Cactor until you have the Ragnarok. So I will probably do that to get Cactor, but I can't do that yet. And yeah, presumably we will get Tonberry King when we fight the Tonberry King boss fight, which we may or may not do. I have no way of answering that question yet. I did want to set skills, Sam. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got Odin, in theory, I'm pretty sure. The dialogue came up that we beat up the boss that was Odin, and dialogue came up. So I'm assuming we have Odin. Tonberry, we couldn't get. We fought it. It was also Tiamat. To my knowledge, you can't get the garden. I don't even think you can get the garden over to where Cactars spawn, so I can't imagine how you would get it over to the island. I'm not going to say that's impossible, because I'm not going to pretend to be the most knowledgeable person about this game in any capacity. And certainly not for skips, because I definitely don't know. That I already have... we'll give you HP bonus, I guess. I don't really care about any of these. I don't know. Let's go Vitality plus 60%. I might want it later. Yeah, you learn Spirit bonus. I don't need Strength bonus at all. Well, let's give you... No, wait. You need to learn Vitality bonus. And, okay. There we go. We have rearranged our abilities. But yeah, anytime I go Cactar hunting at this stage in the game, I have to, like, park the garden and then run across the whole desert to reach where they spawn. So, if there is a way over there, I do not know it. Yeah, for all those 0 fights for the foreseeable future. Exactly. You get it. Alright, and now we just need to head to the basketball court. Which is... this is a graveyard. This is not what I care about. Is it this way? This way? Yes. Quistis the entire time. I'm in love with you, Squall. Renoa, no. Always wondered why Trebia had a garden. How many students do they lose? I assume the graveyard was an impromptu thing that happened after they got hit by all the missiles. And considering they got hit by a bunch of missiles, I'm assuming they had a lot. A lot of students died. Yeah, you don't actually have to talk to Selphie. You can just head straight to the basketball court. Yes, and now we find out everyone except Renoa knew each other as children. And have forgotten. Yeah, I don't think the randomizer is going to skip any cutscenes, which is sad, because it does mean we're going to have to go through the entire orphanage scene. Isn't it only a couple days since they missed? No, because I think I think canonically Balam Garden was drifting for like weeks, I think? I think there's a line of dialogue where it's like, we've been drifting for weeks. And that's before they hit Fisherman's Horizon? I could be misremembering the exact dialogue line, but I think there's one when he's like having an anxiety attack. Before you fight Norg. Square Enix could double their money by releasing cutscene skips. Honestly, I'd pay them. If they were like, hey, you can skip all the cutscenes in these games, I would pay them money for that. Not a lot of money, but I would pay them money. So much FF story is questionable and has some excellent lore. It does. Yeah, the FF Union video that's like a well, videos. It's videos, I think. But yeah, it's is an extensive look at FF8's lore and the events of the game, and it's very good and well made. Yeah, it's long. There's so much about this game I simply did not know. They had a nearly 4-hour-long one. Oh, okay. Then yeah, that may be... If it's the 4-hour one, I think that must be a compilation of all of them put together. Because I think there were 3, if I'm remembering correctly. That they then may have put together into like, and here's the whole thing, and it's so long. According to Google, it was a few days to a week, though it's never explicitly stated. Okay. I thought there was a line of dialogue about that. Ba-ba. God, this scene is so long. Also, why is Squall ghostly here, but Irvine isn't? Irvine's just as not here as Squall is. We're also having this discussion on a basketball court in Trebia Garden instead of at the orphanage, which we can visit. Yeah, it's the GFs that are behind the amnesia. Yeah, Alone doesn't erase memories. She just sends people like back in time to experience memories. This is apparently a consequence of using GFs is you have memory loss. We also learn about GF skeptics here, and it is never mentioned ever again that they exist at all. It's also a question of, like, they're all talking about how they don't remember these events that happened, like it's a big deal. How old were they in this orphanage? If they were, like, 6 years old, they may just genuinely not remember because 6 is young? Oh, was junctioning? By studying alone, I've forgotten a lot of this now, actually. So maybe the junctioning, not the GF. That could be. They may be different terms in Japan. That could be. Please hold while I consult Google. Yeah, no one else uses GFs but Balam Garden, and they still lose a lot. Which is wild. I guess guns and missiles are pretty strong. Not in, like, a mechanical gameplay sense, they're not, obviously, but... Yeah, Selfie's nameless GF is presumably not part of the roster. Whatever that is. Oh, yeah, but they give 2 to Squall on day 1. They give Squall 2 GFs on day 1, so presumably they have a bunch just lying around. Favoritism, clearly. I mean, it could be. And also, Renoa's here. Renoa's here and has parents. Or parent, singular. Hello, Renoa. Nope. I mean, Quistis. And we'll bring Renoa since she has her ultimate weapon. Why not? Huzzah! I already forgot the button to fly forward. Because I don't remember things. Eh. Alright, which means we are near the end of Disc 2. Because I believe the garden battle ends Disc 2. And then it'll be on to Disc 3. Although, as I'm thinking about it, I think once I head over there, the fight's gonna start, so I don't actually want to go too far. Or do I have to run into Galbadia Garden? I'm dead south by going north! Oh, over here. Me. Garden battle ends Disc 2. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, we're trucking along. We're gonna finish this rando. Don't go up the beach. Yes. What actually triggers the fight? Because yes, it is 9 o'clock, so I am stopping. You know what? I'll just pop into Balam Garden and save. I will save here instead. I mostly came all the way down here so I'd remember where we were next time. Because it would be very like me to forget. G Garden is hovering over the forest right by the beach. It's hard to dodge. Okay, yeah, I don't want to risk that. Because if we start that sequence, I don't know how long it takes to get to a save point in that. So, as I'm heading towards the save point in the dormitory, we will be wrapping up here, because it is 9 o'clock. It's actually a little after. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody had fun. We will be continuing the FF8 randomizer next week. Hopefully we can probably wrap this up in, I'm thinking 2 more streams, depending on how much optional content we do, which, bluntly, we're probably not going to do a lot, because we're simply so strong. But that is it for today. We'll resume this next Sunday. On Wednesday, we will be continuing the casual playthrough of Tactics Ogre Reborn, which we've been doing and having a lot of fun at. That will be 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So tune into that if you're interested. But regardless, have a safe trip home, everybody.